Hey you guys, this one's a little bit overdue. So I thought I had a video of it and I did, then I remembered I scrapped it. Why did I scrap it? Very, very simple. This fan had a death wobble and the video was terrible. The fan no longer has as bad of a death wobble, so I figured I reinstalled it to fix the death wobble and now I'm recording it. I thought I was going to be re-recording. Nope, turns out I'm recording it for the first time that you guys will be seeing here. So this fan, I basically, when I first got it, it was just an unknown emperor. Then I talked to Metal Pete, and he thought it might be Hampton Bay Genoa, which was a pretty good guess. And that was until I saw a new in the box Menards fan 5-blade GE vent that had the same canopy and had some similar traits, and this also does definitely share some similar appearance traits with the little hugger I've got from Menards. So right now I'm going to roll with the fact that this is a Menards fan. And I got this in the trash alongside a Monterey High Fashion Deluxe A or something like that. That fan also had a death wobble, and that's going to be going up after this one to re-record it. Because, well, I should say record it for the first time for you guys to see, because once again I scrapped that video. So anyways, we'll take a look here at this fan. Now this fan, I believe, has got a 172 in it. It's got a 12-degree blade pitch. Well, I should say that's what I gave it. I don't know what it was supposed to have originally, but the blades were definitely out of clock on it. That was part of the problem with the death wobble. So I kind of just set them all to 12 degrees because I figured that would be fine. Could probably increase the pitch a little bit because this fan does have a 172 in it, so it could probably handle more, but I'm just gonna leave it at 12. I don't really feel like messing with it anymore. I finally got it as good of balanced as I probably ever will have it, so I'm just gonna take it and run. The only way I could do better is with weights, and I never bother with weights here on these videos. It's just a lot of effort, and I don't like sticking stuff on the blades for a short amount of time, for like the 1 minute you see it on high in a video. Go ahead and plug it in here. As you can see, we're using the kilowatt, as you would probably expect by this point. This is also the first video I'm recording with the little original in the background, and with all the extra light now, having a light in all of these spots, it definitely does look a lot better down here. I mean, it's just more bright, you can see better, and the fans look better too, which is nice. See, I basically got this fan as balanced as it can be. One of the blades might be slightly out of alignment, not by much. I'm just gonna leave it because I'm happy with it and it's not horribly offensive, so that's about where I'm at. I should also say all the arms are level, so there's not much else I really want to mess with. Got a little bit of a hum to it. It's definitely my quietest Emperor that I have. Does have a little bit of bearing rumble that you'll hear later on. So anyways, the reason why this fan had a death wobble after I aligned the blades, because I did actually align them pretty well last time, turns out that the blades were weight matched horribly. There's two 186.5s and then a 187 and a 187.5. So obviously I did the two 186s and the two 187s across from each other like that, so that helped even it out a little bit. From there, it was just repitching all the blades back to make sure they were good, and from there it still got a wobble, but I'm not scared to run it anymore. See, this here is low. It's reasonably slow. I mean, I'm sure some collectors would like it slower, but this is plenty slow for me. At least to live with, I should say. So we're drawing 0.21 amps, 23.6 watts, and almost a whole power factor. And this fob on here is original. I took a look back at the original pictures I took of it and was able to determine it was this one. This fan is pretty strong, and I was actually really impressed. You should have seen it with two blades. The fan was really moving some air, because I did install two blades first just to see how bad it was. I installed the two identical blades across from each other. And by identical, I mean identical in weight. Don't really know what the factory was thinking pairing these blades with each other, since they've got like a gram difference between some of them. Pretty stupid if you ask me, but oh well. Luckily I know what I'm doing. And if I was to try and balance it more, I would try and find some weights that were the exact weight difference and stick them on. Try and make them all the same. And that is the bearings I think I'm hearing. Definitely got a little bit of a hiss to them that I don't remember before. Maybe the fan just needs to run for a little while. I might honestly just run it on medium speed for a little while after this video. Anyways, we'll go take a look at the kilowatt now. I really did not want to add this to my bearing list. I already got enough fans on that list. I was just putting that together before I recorded this. Anyways, 0.46 amps, 54.6 watts, and a whole power factor still. Alright, let's start on high. God, those bearings are worse today. I don't remember them being this bad yesterday when I recorded and tested this. So that's high. Definitely much less of an offensive wobble than before. And all those cracks in the floorboards and stuff you're hearing is just someone walking upstairs. That's not the fan. So that's high. Moving a pretty solid amount of air. I gotta say, the appearance of this fan's really grown on me. The first time I put it up, I did not like it, but I think the wobble was just basically... I basically just had blinders on. All I could see was the wobble, but now that it's better, I can actually appreciate this fan for what it is. Go take a look at this now. 0.69 amps, 80.4 watts, and still whole power factor. Those bearings sound like absolute death, don't they? Got to do something about that. And you'll also see on spin down here, it's not very long, which is another thing that's making me think it's bearings. Sound also just kind of does sound like them. Go ahead and kill it. It quiets out pretty quick though, which also makes me wonder if something's vibrating. Not 100% sure. But I do really like this fan. It's probably one of my favorite looking Emperors actually, which is surprising seeing as it started out as my least favorite. Moved up on the rankings pretty high after I actually got to install it and enjoy it. I really do like the way this one looks. And yeah, well, there you guys have it. I sure hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. Hey guys, quick check in here to tack on to the end of this video here. I wanted to see if I could do anything about the noise I was getting out of this fan during the demo, and upon tightening some screws, i.e. I think it was probably either the canopy or this screw was just very slightly loose. I think that was probably the problem because it's quiet now. It doesn't do that anymore. So I have a feeling it was probably the canopy screws. I don't know whether they wiggled themselves loose or whether I just didn't tighten them all the way. Not 100% sure. So, but yeah, I just wanted to pop on and let you know that this fan is actually silent now. Bearings, luckily, are not on the menu. Thank goodness for that. All right, now I'm going to end this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.